just 5 minutes a day and a single subscription, you too could save these YouTubers. So subscribe today, because no one deserves a day without gaming news.
Hey everyone, my name's Indigo.
And I'm Krug.
And today we're going to be talking about YouTube monetization, but we're going to be doing something very special about it. We're not going to edit...
Wait, don't say it.
Yeah, I think that's important.
Why?
Because we're not going to edit. You got all of this included.
What if we want to edit though?
Well, it sucks to be you.
You can edit that part out.
All right, so YouTube last week, or now actually 2 weeks ago, announced that they're going to be changing how they do monetization, and that is by basically preventing all small YouTubers from doing
Not
that.
all small YouTubers. You need 1,000 subscribers to your channel, and you need 4,000 hours of watch time over the last year.
Yeah, which is that takes you out of the small YouTuber category.
I would agree to that. That puts you into like small medium.
Yeah, it takes you into a larger group of people, and the key thing to remember about this is a lot of people that are complaining about this change think it's due to Logan Paul's horrible video that he posted. But this is actually a response to last year's adpocalypse,
Yes.
which was, funny enough, a advertisement for Euro tourism was put in front of an ISIS terror video.
Yay. Why would you allow that to be monetized? Have we ever posted anything like that?
No.
Yeah, your
Cool.
content is much worse.
And so last year there was this massive adpocalypse where all of these people were pulling out their ads because of all of these horrible, like, they didn't want to be associated with those kinds of content. They didn't want to be associated with violence and blah, blah. And I get that. I super get that.
I do too.
It's just taken almost an entire year for YouTube to come up with a solution for that right when we're in the process of another adpocalypse. So people are getting super confused about, wait, hold on.
How is this reaction fitting to the Logan Paul thing? It's not, because that's not what they're reacting to.
Exactly.
They're very slowly reacting to something that happened a very long time ago that most people probably forgot about at this point, except for the advertisers.
Yes.
Probably they haven't forgotten and never will, because companies.
And I get this, because 99% of the people that are in that category of less than 1,000 subscribers and less than 4,000 view hours are people that are making less than $100 a year in the first place. And I think it's like 90% of those people are made only $2.50 their last month. So I get it. It's not like those YouTubers are making a ton of money.
Yeah, it's not their living.
No.
I mean, if it is, then your life is interesting.
Can you let me know where your apartment is?
Yeah.
Because I want to get a deal there.
Yeah. Same. Parents' house. Parents' house probably, right?
Maybe. I mean,
Mom?
he's literally
Help.
talking to his mom. I get that. Like, hey, you're not making money on this anyway, so why should we, send you a check for $1?
Right.
At the same time, that small amount of like monetization is more of a motivation, in my opinion. Like,
It's not-
oh my
I
god,
don't-
look at we made like $2 last month. That's awesome.
I don't think the amount of money, the small amount of money, is a motivation. I think watching that amount of money grow is
Yes.
the motivation, right?
Yes.
Because then you're like, this is real, like this number's going up, and so I'm doing something correctly, versus not, right?
Yeah.
So here's the thing, like, I know there's a certain set of things that we're not supposed to talk about as far as like how much money we make on YouTube, but I can say in general terms that it is not always true that our most watched video is our most profitable video.
Yes.
That's not the case. So you have to do all of this work to like grow this audience that is like watching your content for a very long time. And it's a lot of people, like 1,000 people, in the grand like Markiplier scheme of things, 1,000 people is like a drop in the bucket, but for somebody starting out on YouTube, that is a daunting task.
And
so
it
you
grows
grow
exponentially too.
You grow this audience, right? And then you've like learned this method of doing things, and then you are introduced to monetization that late in the game after you have this audience, and maybe you have to change something to make it work better. Because now you have to worry about advertisers, and you don't have experience with what gets monetized, what gets demonetized, and you can take other people's, experience and kind of apply it to your own content, but how accurate is that really? Like, you don't have a history to fall back on. Because we do. Like, I understand when our videos get demonetized and when they don't. And sometimes we'll post a video and we're like, this is gonna be demonetized for 3 days, and it's demonetized for 3 days, and then it comes back.
Yeah.
Like, we understand that stuff. It's kind of hard to, though. And I think that doing this, I don't think it's saving them an exorbitant sum of money in the YouTube scheme of money, right? I don't think that's why they're doing it. I think they're doing it more as a show of like, care, I guess. I really think, honestly, that's where a bulk of these changes are coming from.
Yeah,
like, look at all we're willing to do for you advertisers. We're gonna alienate all these people just for you guys. And then we're just like, but...
And I get why that they're doing it too, because the thing is that they would rather alienate YouTubers that have less than 1,000 viewers and then have advertisers.
Correct.
Versus be okay with, giving these lower sized YouTubers and not having advertisers for anyone.
Well, and there's a couple of things about that I don't understand. Like, are our videos still gonna have ads on them? Or are they gonna be ad-free?
I mean, let me rephrase it. Let me go back. As far as we're aware, demonetization means...
The status quo means ads don't play.
Don't play.
But what volume of YouTube videos are posted by the 99% versus the 1%? Like, yeah, they make a majority of the money, the people with millions and millions of subscribers, but do they generate a majority of the content? And then, like, what's the watch time between, like, the 99% of small videos versus the 1% of huge videos? I mean, YouTube has all those numbers, and none of us do. But I don't know if they're gonna be shooting themselves in the foot or not, but they very well could be.
They say that they've gone through and they've put all the data together, and that this is the best way that they could figure out how to do that.
I mean, they're probably way smarter than me, so whatever.
Well, and to go back to the Logan Paul issue is that they have said that they have gotten a way to solve that as well.
Right, they're saying that they're going to...
The Premiere program.
For Premiere program YouTubers, that they're going to have to submit their content for pre-approval before it goes up on the site, which is like, wow, that is a crackdown. Like, that's pretty intense.
And mind you, there's a difference between being a YouTube partner and being a part of the Premiere program. Because the Premiere program is literally the 1% of YouTubers that are making the majority of the money.
The people that are not just making a living off of YouTube, that's people that are making like 5 livings off of YouTube.
The Paul Logan.
Can we bleep that word? That's the editing we're gonna do. We're gonna bleep that word.
I'm super gonna put it in the tags though.
Oh yeah, fine. The tags don't show up. That's fine.
That's a really big crackdown, and I think that's really interesting. Like that they're going to do that, and I don't know how that's going to affect them. Because here's the other thing: is that now Disney, who has a bunch of content on YouTube, has decided to pull some of their YouTube content creators, like Markiplier, and move him over to Twitch. So that's a huge deal. A bunch of YouTubers that are Disney content creators are going to be moving out of the market, moving over to Twitch. Twitch is now adding a whole bunch of additional features.
Yeah, Twitch is adding a bunch of VOD related features. So like you can actually upload content into Twitch, which is like 180 pivot from what they used to be, which was literally, we are live, and then they're like, okay, here are clips, and then like, okay, here are like pre-recorded whatever. And it kind of slowly evolved into something that was looking more and more like YouTube, but they never took the plunge into, here's some pre-recorded content. Now you can actually have pre-recorded content.
Yeah, and they've also announced an announcement program. So if you've got like a really big stream that you're pushing, like it's not going to be dedicated to just your Twitter account and like people actually coming and watching.
Twitch will send notifications more reliably to your following.
Hey,
and even ahead of time, right? You can say
4 o'clock Friday.
There's a 4 o'clock Friday stream, and it's like, either a day before. But I don't know what the time frame's like because we don't obviously have access to that either. Our lives are depressing sometimes.
So there are all of these changes that are going to be made, and my question is are we going to be seeing YouTube go the way of MySpace?
You mean become one of the most popular social media? Oh, you mean now, not like in its heyday?
Yeah.
I don't know. Probably not, because Google can throw infinity money at
Yes.
it to fix any and all problems.
Yes, I just feel that they're just opening up a window for other people to just come in and try
Yeah.
to fill gaps that they were already successfully
Sure.
filling.
Right, and I think that's kind of what happened with MySpace, right? Like, it became kind of a drudgy hole, and then somebody came in and disrupted the market with like, oh, we have exclusivity. Like, there's not going to be garbage here. Like, this is just your school, or like just college people. And then it slowly opened up, and like he tried to, everybody knows that story.
Go watch the movie.
Yeah, go watch the movie. The point is, there's already a disruptive force here. Twitch is like, the fact that YouTube is copying Twitch's technology, not technology, but what their technology is going to accomplish, which is live streaming. They're trying to shove them out of that market, and Twitch is trying to shove YouTube out of that market. Like,
Google versus Amazon.
I haven't heard any drama in Twitch, right? Like, no drama from Twitch. Obviously, there's tons of drama with Twitch content creators, but those are just content creators being silly. The company, the organization, hasn't really done anything to get themselves on the negative radar.
Well,
So
just recently they had the transphobic ads.
on Overwatch, but that wasn't their fault.
Well,
so,
yeah.
so
they didn't do it on purpose.
yeah, the ad issue that they had was that there was a transphobic ad that was played on the Overwatch League in Australia.
Right.
And what had happened is, it wasn't that Twitch failed and said, yeah, this is okay. They actually have blanket, we don't have political ads, period.
Right.
And it was a mislabel at the location that supplies ads.
Right.
Which is a third-party program. Right. And so, yes, there is a little bit of drama.
But again, this is YouTube doing a thing, actively making some choices that's causing drama, and they've done that many, many times in the past. And Twitch is just over here like, we're releasing features. Here you go. Here's some features. What? Are you guys upset at YouTube? Cool, come here. We're releasing features. Like, I don't understand how they're not going to take
And
over
here's the
eventually.
problem is, when you're
Neither
on
day.
top, it's really hard to stay up there.
Yeah.
It's harder to stay on top than it is to
Because
get
you
up.
have to hold the top rung while beating off the people below.
Whoa! While you guys are
Fending off
when
the
you guys
people below you.
Before you guys exit the video, because Krug is so inappropriate,
Fending off the people
will
below
you do us a favor? Head down into the comment section. Let us know, is Twitch going to take over YouTube? Should we just start putting our content on Twitch instead because YouTube sucks? Or do you guys want us to stay here? Let us know in the comments below while you guys are down there. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and hit the little bell button to get notifications for all of our content. My name is Indigo, and you can get me on Twitter at IndigoQT.
I'm Krug. I'm beating off the people below me. You can get me at KrugQT on Twitter. We're both accessible at _QueueTimes on Twitter. We've been GameGorgon. We'll see you all tomorrow.
$5, this video gets demonetized.
I mean, objectively it will be, because, we're
You
losing
said you were going
access
to beat
that.
off people.